Hey, if you guys want to see a unique take on a zombie movie, there's one that just came out called We Bury the Dead. I just went and saw it in the theaters. So there was this like little side track here. There was this couple at the theater today when I was sitting there trying to watch this movie. It was like over halfway through, and they like start arguing, and they're like right in front of me in the next row down, and they're arguing, and then they stand up and they start arguing, and then he like starts raising his voice, and then she starts raising her voice. And I'm just sitting there going, just try to keep your mouth shut, try to keep your mouth shut, try to keep your mouth shut. And I did. And I did. Usually in these type of situations, I'm the guy that's kind of like, hey, why don't you sit down and shut up? Or, hey, settle down there. I'm that guy. But I'm kind of getting to the stage in my life where I just want to try to avoid getting into confrontations like I did. It was like the day after Christmas. Some asshole at one of the box stores around here like cut me off with his cart, and we ended up getting into it next to this like Christmas candy clearance stand, and then the Christmas candy started like we knocked into it, and like it fell down on the floor, and it was like I'm trying to avoid I'm trying to avoid situations like that now. But going back to this movie, We Bury the Dead. So, not the most impressive movie. It's a little slow, but there's a couple things in here. First of all, if you ever watch this movie, this woman's dedication, love, commitment, and loyalty to her husband is like nothing you will see in pretty much any other movie. I mean, she would fight off as many zombies as it took to not only find her husband, but keep her husband. And this woman loves her husband. Like, don't get in the way of this woman either. If she has like a fire extinguisher or any kind of weapon in her hand, she will clean your clock. Anyway, so there's a failed government experiment in this movie that causes at the end a new species. So there's a pregnant zombie, spoiler alert, pregnant zombie who gives birth, and then this woman here, played by Daisy Ridley, this actress, her and this other guy, this zany chain joint smoking dude that she ends up partnering up with to face off against these zombies in this movie while she's looking for her husband. They end up becoming the Joseph and Mary to the new species of man, based on a failed experiment. That's why I'm making this review. And hey, I'm going to cut it off there. You guys have a great night.